remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant pick.
Life Stealer.
Choose your hero.
I speak for the trees.
Okay. Looking at maybe the mid matchup, Pango versus Primal Beast, the Marcy, but as we were also mentioning in the draft, it's a pretty solid setup for him to have an impact. Although Moon, where are you going? That's a little bit too far forward. Did not anticipate 4 heroes being right on his ass from the very start, ET, and yeah, he's gone.
You know, we'll see, because, well, speaking of Moon, you know, he's got the coach position, the honeymoon phase, where, you know, win a tournament right before you get slotted back into that coach position, you know, the last opportunity.
But now that they know, well, your support rotated, which means Speed has to be alone here, and Saberlight, I like that play. Sprouts up for the block rather than the trap, just to make sure Speed doesn't get back to the tower, and TSM find another kill. Unfortunately,
Maybe 3-4 creep waves of free farming, and you already see Ari having to just deal with the hand he's been dealt and goes for the creep cut, because, well, what's he going to do? Lane versus a Lifestealer? That doesn't work. And then in mid lane, they get a kill. The Jakiro rotates over, and with enough damage and the great...
over in mid, Brow's going to try to make a move. They're going to jump in onto the Jakiro. He did.
Being patient enough doesn't go for a long enough wrap, and now Ari, oh, that's a little bit crazy, but he's got the HP to work with. It's going to get a little bit tight now, though, and yep, with the TPs back in, Kits is going to lose his life. Saberlight's there just in case, and they do lose track of the Jakiro, but at the same time, you got your core kill.
Yep, they find the big pickoff onto the Pango, so AB1, they'll let him go. Didn't really do much looking for him after the fact, and now Saberlight, he's directly onto the tower, got the armor reduction here, and well, AB1 returns to the lane, immediately gets hit by the dispos, but he is fighting quite nicely, and even DNM gets in here, drops the infest, so AB1 will live. Ari's the one to go down, and Bryle, he won't be caught. We are far too early in the game for any sort of open wounds play, because he doesn't have the shard up, and but they are still looking their way mid. Saberlight is not the fastest in the world, even with his power treads. They are going to be able to run him down here. No, they're not. Moon drops the overgrowth. Saberlight somehow still alive. Can DNM track him through the trees? No, he cannot.
No.
Saberlight lives. AB1 gets taken down. Bryle now charges in, gets the pulverize onto the Lifestealer. DNM's got to run for his life, but he's not going to make it out. Rebound from Ari gets the job done. 5RAT, I mean, that was looking... You're still behind in terms of the tower trade-off, so it is just a rough time for him. They are at least going to be able to get some kills here under that tier 1. They do take down both Tomato and Moon, but the response is going to come in. Bryle with the pulverize. The rebound from Ari is going to stun up both again. And they instantly lose 2. They might just lose the Dom Helm creep here too, which... It's not the highest gold bounty in the world.
Otherwise, it's probably a team fight blown wide open. This is a little bit crazy, but he's got a, illusion rune. Very niche instance, and yeah, with the Wrath of Nature, just dies. But Bryle did get caught by the Bramble. This could be bad for him.
Yeah, Ice Path is going to be off the mark. And Kits, he already used pretty much everything here, so he has to back it off. Ari may get punished, though. Yeah, kind of on the other side of that tree line, so he's not going to be able to walk it out. They do get the kill into DNM's hands, but overall, that's just going to be a support for support trade, and yeah, Bryle, it works out for him this time, but maybe pumped that they need to make up for, as Ari had the Curse Crown on him, rebounded onto a teammate, which did stun up Saberlight, but it's not going to matter. Bryle still charges in. Pulverize onto moves will get the kill, but Ari just wanted to share the Curse Crown with a teammate. No big deal.
Yeah, and during all that, they get the mid tower, just through virtue of the chip, and then having those bestial creeps there, as they are setting up, though. And AB1, he's trying to trade his life for Moon, but that's not going to work out. And then the Orchid reveal onto Kits. You couldn't ask for a better circumstance, because Saberlight just gets his kill. They get their core, a situation in which Kits was not expecting to die in the slightest, but...
Having had to take him around them to kind of get in, and that does cost him his opportunity. Now it may cost him his life. Moose and Kits are trying to set up onto him. Going to be able to get him up with the Fear from the Terrorize, and yeah. Missing on the TP, not able to get his initial fight ET. That's probably your cue to leave. He tries to stick around a little bit.
That's where, of course, with the NP, it's not just the Orchid timing, but the BKB timing is right up there. It's where having that is going to be TSM's next real team play, because, well, the Primal Beast just finished his. Kills really depths across the board. AB1 does get actually taken down, but Primal Beast barely survives in that bottom lane. But with his BKB online now, again, the only thing he has to be scared of really is that.
Go over and sees the sniper farming, so they may not anticipate this smoke gank, although, well, Ari just kind of walks straight up the ramp. That's going to kind of let the cat out of the bag. Ari does get taken down, but Bryle is in onto speed. That's the problem. You use the roar onto one target. Bryle just sees a clear path in. No BKB needed. They take down both speed and moves for the cost of just the one support.
Roar. And then another smoke with the rest of the lineup looking for Moose. Ari's not going to connect, and yep, should just try to walk away. But Moose is staying for the kill.
Yeah, he's a greedy boy, and he's going to get it. Okay. Well played, Moose. It is still going to cost him his life, but at least he made a trade. But this is where the problems start. The overgrowth is going to catch out Kits. DNM, though, is coming over, too. They really do want an engagement, and they're on to Saberlight. Ice Path comes in, going to stun him up. Nature's Prophet taken down, and all of a sudden, you look to the rest of TSM, they need help. Here comes Bryle, though, in with the charge into that Pulverize, trying to get DNM. They've got the damage for the kill. Tomato, meanwhile, takes the 1v1 against Speed. He will win that engagement, but now they want more. Assassinate, targeting AB1, not enough to finish him off just yet. They've got him in the trees. There's going to be the charge. Bryle makes the connection, and, well, Moose's decision honestly makes a little bit of...
for a fight, but they have to connect here. And again, they have to look for Saberlight. He's the abusable core right now. They might try into Sniper, but okay. Find Saberlight too.
Twice, though. First life taken. They're going to set up the Ice Path. The Terrorize even coming in, but Bryle, he's looking to get on the back line. They're going to sacrifice the Sniper for now, trying to find some sort of kill, but they're not getting it just yet. Tomato gets taken down, but DNM's stuck in the middle of this. He's trying to toggle his armlet ET, but there's only so much toggling you can do in the face of that much damage. DNM will fall. Moon Meander, though, sniped out by the Axis, so Speed will be able to get one more kill on the board for them, but they're getting split up too far. Kits all by himself off to the right. They are going to be able to finish him off. And now do they collapse back onto the main engagement? Saberlight's pushing forward like he wants it, but he is taking a hell of a lot of damage here. And that does not work. You end up having Moose inside of the trees with you, so Saberlight will still go down. Now Ari is going to be the focus. He's rooted up. He's taken the damage. And Speed gets the kill while Bryle TPs away. So TSM, well, now it's their turn to try for a little bit too much there. I thought 5RatForceStaff says Speed. Yeah, that's not where you want to be. Bryle blinks in. There's the Pulverize. That's about as easy a kill as you're going to get. 4-on-1 for the pickoff, and Speed, well, maybe we could take a guess that there's some vision up on that eye spot.
Yeah, it's one of those deaths that just happens maybe a smidge too quick. They were just a little bit too aware of what was happening, but, well, they get their tier 2 mid. This is going to result in another team fight, though. They're looking for the sniper again.
There's the jump in. ForceStaff keeping him away for now, but oh, this fight is starting to split up, and on the other side, yeah, Saberlight and Ari just go straight in onto AB1, and yeah, Kits and DNM don't really want to be here anymore. They're going to try and back away, but Saberlight, aggressive TP forward. Wrath of Nature does hit onto Kits, so they're going to try and give it a go. Ari pushing forward with the Unleash active, and yeah, DNM may get away, but they got the kill that they wanted. Bryle, okay. That was just for the creeps. I thought for a moment he was trying to push all the way, playing up to basically the maximum impact that a Dark Willow can have, which is part of the problem, because there's only so much she can do at a certain point as Saberlight. That TP did not complete in time, so he does get taken down, and now they've got the sniper in the river. Rolling Thunder's going to hit him up a couple of times. Moon is forced to pop the Overgrowth. That should get Tomato away, but it will come at the cost of the Treant Protector's life, and now they are looking at Ari as well. Don't know if they're going to be able to catch up. Marcy might be able to get in the tree line and just go for the TP home, and they're not going to chase any further than that, but honestly, that's a pretty big setup there just to get the kill onto Saberlight. Okay. They'll lose one on the back end with Moose getting picked off, but they're going to be okay with that trade-off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe not
Ari,
that one.
Yeah, just the solo plays, and without a basher on Kits, Ari just gets the opportunity. Just they have way too much real estate now. Onto the Pango. Oh no.
Kits is low. DNM pops out to try and help out in some way, but it's not enough. Kits will fall. That Overgrowth was questionable, but I mean, they got the main kill. Kits is taken down. The question, 5Rat have to know something is up now.
Ooh, and then Ari. Okay. Gotta run now, because everybody else is collapsing here. A great Eul's on Bryle, but I don't know if you still want this fight.
Well, here comes Saberlight. BKB active. Tomato getting involved as well, but DNM is going to try to push onto the Overgrowth, though. Actually locks him down, so Tomato's not going to get taken down immediately, but he is still, oh my god, he is still dropping Concussive Grenade into ForceStaff, just kind of pinballs him around the fight, and honestly, that works to his advantage. There's no way anyone on 5RAT could have stayed on him with that much movement, and Saberlight cleans up a double kill on the back line. They take the win. Now they finally get that push onto the objectives that they wanted.
Yeah, and maybe indicative of how far 5RAT kind of are behind at this stage, but they end up being the winners. They get gold out of just that kill. That's unfortunate, though. Moose just sticks around for a second too long. There's to do. They do see the NP bottom, though, so trying to get that fight, but Ari has BKB. Gotta keep the chainstone going.
They do get the fear down. And Ari is going to fall, but Bryle's now into the fight. The trample into the pulverize, connecting onto speed. They're going to try and lock him down. They do find that kill, and now all of a sudden, Kits, he's by himself. DNM just bailed out while he had the chance, and well, he may not make it all the way home. Tomato is sort of putting some shots into him, but it looks like he is going to be able to fall back. The Aegis does now expire, but that's not really much of a help, ET. 5RAT are down two very important heroes, two essential heroes to mount a defense here, so this could very well be Megas. Or maybe just the game? Hold on.
They're looking for it. And Saberlight, well, okay, Moose is just a Chad. Oh my god,
Okay.
1664 gold. Okay, not what you expected. And Moose does have buyback now, but okay, the chaos continues. Saberlight throwing them a bone, in all honesty, and now, I don't know, TSM, Tomato certainly feels like he can stick around here, but a little messy. And Moose does eventually die, but oh, Smoke gets speed on top of the sniper. Is this where TSM stick themselves out a little bit too thin? I mean, the rest of their lineup is still ridiculously strong, but I mean, this is just too funny.
Well, they have hope, I suppose, although with Browell jumping in, that's going to make it a little bit more complicated. There's AB1 getting taken down, but as we said before, he has buyback. They're trying to hit up Bryle. His BKB is still down for 8 seconds, but they're going to be able to force staff him out of there. They'll get the living armor onto him. All the while, Tomato just hits towers. He's been exposed, dropping down. They're going to jump in a little bit early, so the Jakiro buyback doesn't come through. He's not respawning just yet, but Tomato is low on HP, but now the Satanic comes out. He's going to start to heal up. Speed tries to come in, drops down the Roar, but they're splitting their focus on these targets. They have to take them down, and they're not getting it. Tomato is still fighting. Concussive